Manuel and Rasati out here in Singapore, and as always, thank you so much for joining into the Night Owl podcast. You guys, I have been giving lots of advice, right, and giving you lots of perspectives and lots of ideas to consider, but I don't know if I've ever actually kind of, given you a wake-up call, as in like a swift kick in the pants to make sure that you're focusing on the right things. And as much as I try to be gentle, sometimes you need a kick in your pants. So this is the kick I got today. I was looking at a post and it's by Rui Digital, and it has a picture of Priyanka Chopra on it, but it's the caption that got my attention. So it says, if you've got weight to lose, money to make, or wisdom to obtain, you should not be worrying about politics, celebrities, or how other people live their lives, because you should be fixing your life and then looking outwards. It's kind of that, you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house kind of deal. So if you are perfect, right? It means that you're doing a lot of work, you're putting things in place, you're fixing the things that you're not exactly happy with, you're finding ways and means to improve your life, improve the quality of your life, maybe reach for more opportunities, you're building, you're always building, right? So people in that mindset are too busy to be looking at what everyone else is doing. And it's not to poke fun at the people that, are happy to gossip or talking about the latest game or, soccer match or video game or, this beef with so-and-so and such and such. We don't got time for all that. So this is what I'm talking about. If you have been talking about, I need to lose weight for my own health, I feel lethargic, I need to start exercising, I, need to make money because my bank account is kind of, pockets are kind of slim, I feel kind of shitty about it, I got things to do, you don't have time to be worrying about any of these extraneous things. I love, Black Lives Matter. I love all of this, feminist movement, this, queens supporting queens. A lot of people are finally coming forward and talking about men's mental health. I love it. I'm really, really glad. I don't have time to talk about Trump. I don't have time to worry about who's going to be the next president. I do not have time to sit and watch the news, you guys, because it puts me in such a foul mood that I'm not going to focus on anything else anyway. So I would rather not listen to those things. I would rather find a way to make my corner of the world better, because I can't do anything at the presidential level. I'm not there yet. I'm not there at the presidential level. So I need to focus on the things that I can affect. I can affect my daughter's mood. I can make sure my mom feels good about herself today. I can make sure my friends and family know that I love them and I care about them. I can reach out to them. Inside the house, I can make sure my house is clean. It is, generally, except for the dust. I can make sure the clothes are clean. I can make sure that, we have enough clothes, we have enough food. I can make sure that, I can put aside time to make an elaborate meal rather than the simple comfort food that we usually go for. I can make sure that, we spend time outdoors, that we learn as much as we can. I can make sure that me as a parent, being equipped to homeschool and to teach my daughter, I can make sure that I spend the time necessary to make sure she knows the math skills she will need in school. So I can do all those things for me. I can make sure that my house is running fairly smoothly. And if I'm concerned about my house, and like really, really concerned about my house, I don't have time for shit else. Really, there's only 24 hours in a day. And if I want to make sure my body is healthy, my kid's body is healthy, our house is clean and healthy, that we eat well and healthy, we have enough food because we have enough money, that's a lot to take on. Okay? And me being the captain of this ship, I don't have time to worry about the ship on the other side of the world. I don't have to, I'm not saying that it's not important. It is, but I can't fix anything over there. I'm over here. So I need to remember that if I have, weight to lose, money to make, or wisdom to obtain, I don't have time. There is no space in my life for me to be worried about somebody else's politics. I don't have time to worry about what celebrity is doing what, who broke up with whom, and why they're sleeping with somebody else's. I don't know. I don't care. And it could be just like local people. I don't care. I don't care. How does that affect me? How does that pay my bills? How does it put food in my mouth? It doesn't. It takes time away from me. And you know what? Because I have a limited amount of time and I can't guarantee when I'll get it back again or if I'll get more, I kind of got to focus on me. So that's me being selfish and me telling you to be a little selfish too, because guess what? Push come to shove, all these people who are gossiping with you, who are, shooting the shit and, jawing off all day long, I'm glad they have the time and I'm glad they're doing that for themselves. That's great. But don't you dare get caught up in that shit. Because guess what? The time gone will not come back. and push come to shove, I can't guarantee that any of those people are going to lend you the money you will need to be able to put food on your table, or make sure you make the light bill so you can fight another day and find a way to make the money yourself. So you think about that. I've had to think about it so many times. I would love to sit around and help everybody that comes by. I would love to run a halfway house where people can come in and come out and I can feed everyone and I can sit and talk to them and I can make sure that, people are taken care of. But guess what? All of that takes time, energy, and money. All of which are not given to me. I gotta earn. I gotta find. Sometimes I have the energy, sometimes I don't. And if I don't, I gotta find the energy. I gotta find a way to re-up. No one's gonna do that for me. Those days where I feel like my body's trying to get sick and baby girl still needs to get to school, guess what? I don't have anyone I can call and say, hey, can you take her to school because I don't feel good. Nah, I gotta drag my ass out of bed. I gotta find a way to make it down the stairs, down to her school, and then I can come home and crash land if I need to. But until then, I don't have time for nothing else. I'm sorry. So I don't know about you. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what it is you want to accomplish in this lifetime. But that's on you. That's your responsibility. No one is going to come in and save you. They may once in a while. But at some point, you're going to have to learn to save yourself because you are the hero of your story. You are the author of your life. You got to take charge. You got to decide what's important and what's not. And maybe you find yourself in a phase of your life where, you know what, you're happy just letting other people pick up the slack for you. But at some point, you're going to run out of room for other people to do that. You're going to wear out your welcome, and then what? So before you hit rock bottom, before you find yourself out of favor with the people you love most, learn to pick yourself up. Learn to focus on the things you really need to get done. If you don't know what your dream is, go follow your curiosity. I mean, if you listen to Gary Vee for like 10, 15 minutes, you'll find that you can make money out of most anything. You just got to love something enough to want to talk about it, to want to, brag about it, to want to do research or create or whatever it is that you think that you need to be doing. There's so many people out there who are documenting, who are talking about other people's work because they love their work so much. I mean, Mindvalley does not create their own content. Mindvalley talks about other people's accomplishments and their content, and they promote it for them. And guess what? They're making a hell of a payday for that. The greatest companies at the moment don't create their own products or services. They actually just provide a platform for those products and services to springboard off of. There is so much you can do in this day and age. You have a phone in your hand, you are freaking lucky as hell. So like I said, if you have weight to lose, don't scroll through Pinterest and not get up and go do the work. If you got money to make, don't sit here talking about, oh my gosh, if I had this much and if I had that much, and you know what, I could do better if I just had a little bit more money. Go find a way to make that money. You could have a yard sale. You could have, you could do services. You could do foot rubs. You could wash shoes. You could, iron saris. There is so much you could do for money, right? That does have some dignity to it. So please, if you got money to make, if you got wisdom to obtain, there is no excuse for you not to have the skills that you want. There are so many free resources. The University of YouTube is not sitting out there for your own entertainment. It's actually for information if you really want it. You know where to look. You know how to get to this stuff. So while you're sitting there watching commentary on the latest game, unless you're looking to monetize the information you're getting out of there, you're losing daylight. All right? So enough of the lecture. I know I lectured myself enough through this, and I feel better about myself as well. I'm going to go out here and get some work going. You guys, let me know what you're working on. I would love to help support or at least point you in the right direction if you're looking for guidance or information. But until then, get to work on your goals, y'all. 2021 is almost here. I love you. Bye.